Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be looking at what your Rocket League car says about you. There are hundreds of cars in Rocket League, all with unique features and designs, so in today's video we're going to be looking at how those features affect your gameplay, your character, and possibly your sex life. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel because according to the stats, 348% of you who watch my videos are unsubscribed. And just a quick disclaimer before the video begins, everything in this video is for entertainment purposes, so don't take any of this stuff the wrong way. Except Fennec users, everything I say about the Fennec is totally true. With that said though, let's dive right into the video.
This is Rocket League!
First up, we have the matte Octane, also known as the squishy car. This car is mostly used by Grand Champs stuck in Plat or the RLCS Pros stuck in Champ 2. This car is the embodiment of the sweaty tryhard. Anyone who uses this car is most likely a chronic ball chaser with the toxicity level of a typical Modern Warfare lobby. They see that the only way to win the game is to play fast and aggressive and basically carry the team. With their lack of teamwork and general assholiness aside, they do sometimes help out the team with some clutch goals. However, more often than not, they'll just ball chase and double commit to everything. Oh, and God forbid you actually concede one goal. Next up we have the white Fennec, also known as the anyone who doesn't have this car is a worthless peasant car. White Fennec users are the proudest group of players in Rocket League. That's why in the entire history of the game there has never been a single aerial goal scored by a white Fennec. The weight of their ego simply weighs them down. These guys are so into themselves they probably masturbate in front of a mirror. Though this is a rather serious allegation, it's totally believable. Like, how many times have you joined a game of Rocket League and the white Fennec user is acting like he didn't just spawn in, he instead levitated down from heaven with white light all around him as some angelic choir sings in the background? And trust me, my issues against white Fennec users isn't because I happen to miss the white Fennec when it was in the store for 800 credits, and now every time I see one in game I experience some severe form of PTSD of what might have been. Next up we have the Merc. Sorry guys, but if you drive a van in real life or in Rocket League, you're probably a pedo. Granted, you could be driving a van because you like the ample storage space you get, or you're using it for work purposes, or you're about to pull off a major bank heist. Actually, now that I think about it, there's a lot of legitimate reasons to own a van, but still I think it's better safe than sorry. So FBI, if you're watching this, if there are any Merc users or van owners in your area who aren't planning $1 million bank heist, put them on a list and keep them away from your primary schools. That's all I'm gonna say. Next up we have the white Octane. This is basically the upper class of Rocket League, the creme de la creme, the high society of car soccer. Mostly made up of Ivy League school kids who frequently start off arguments with the phrase, "my dad is a lawyer." Most white Octane users were born with a silver spoon in their mouth, or you know, white zombers on their stroller. A lot of white Octane users enjoy the finer things in life and they want everyone to know it. You can easily identify a white Octane user simply by their gamer tag, as it's most likely some fancy name like Reginald or Winsterford II or something. Granted, a lot of white Octane users are actually good at the game as they have a lot of free time. This is mainly because their parents are probably on some exotic wine tasting cruise and they're being raised by their nanny or something. So anytime you see a white Octane in your game, just know it's probably some lonely rich kid who'll probably murder his own brother in order to be the next heir to the throne. Or it's probably just some guy who managed to get a white Octane from a trade up or something. But your guess is as good as mine. Next up we have the Breakout, the OG freestyler's car. This is the car that paved the way for modern day freestylers before the Dominus eventually became the freestyler's car of choice. But more on that later. The typical Breakout user will spend countless of hours in free play perfecting their mechanics in order to get huge praises from their teammates. But freestyling isn't easy. It takes several hundred hours of practice as well as several cans of G Fuel to get things right. At that point they become one with the ball and all mechanics come naturally to them. This is before they eventually suffer several seizures from the caffeine in the G Fuel, and now they have to start explaining to the doctors what a double flip reset stall is. Next up is the Roadhog. Moving on, and now the moment you've all been waiting for, please welcome the Dominus. To start things off, here are a few characteristics of the average Dominus user. First of all, majority of Dominus users have a dick down to the floor, or you know, the female equivalent of that expression. Most Dominus users are often the buff jock in high school, captain of the soccer team, as well as an absolute chick magnet. In fact, studies show that the strap behind the infamous Crocs were made for Dominus users so that they don't fly off during sex. Dominus users are confident. They're the type of people to pleasure themselves with the lights on and the curtains drawn. we want the neighbors to see. Look, I'm not saying that the Dominus is the best car in the game and that using it will immediately grant you a larger PP, but yeah, I'm definitely implying that. And finally, we have all the other cars in the game. People who use all the weird looking cars in Rocket League are most likely playing the game for fun and enjoyment and don't plan to take the game seriously. What nerds. Like, imagine downloading a game for enjoyment and fun as the developer had wished. Are you really a gamer if you don't turn any fun-filled game into some sweaty life or death situation? I think not. Any true gamer out there knows that if you die in the game, you die in real life. Anyway guys, that's gonna wrap up today's video, and once again, most of what I say in this video is for entertainment purposes, so don't take any of this stuff the wrong way. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 50 subscribers, which is actually insane. I really appreciate the support, guys. With that said though, have a great day, stay hydrated, and until next time, it's been easy and I'm out. Peace.